Hello Internet, my name is CP127 and welcome back to Minecraft Infdev. So here we are in the Minecraft Infdev world. Sun is rising, the birds are singing, I guess, and we are here in the world once again today. So, welcome back as usual to Minecraft Infdev, yada yada yada, and in today's episode we are going to be continuing working on what we were working on last episode, so I guess if you want to see what we did last episode, and then by all means, watch the episode, guys. Come on. It's not that hard. Anyway, so today's episode, we are going to be continuing the work on this bridge. As you can see, it now all completely goes from there right over to here in a straight line. And if I get a bit closer and get underneath, you can see it from the shadow, but if I just show you, you can see that the bridge sort of collapses here and it's all damaged and stuff. So today what we are going to be doing is we are going to be building out to sea, I suppose is a good way to put it. Essentially, if I walk all the way over here in a sequence that will take around 5 more seconds, over here there's well, basically another lake. A big lake with trees and stuff. And basically the idea is that we are going to take this bridge and extend it out, and somewhere around there-ish we are going to build another tower similar to the 3 towers on the, like, working part of the bridge, the bit that's not damaged. And then the idea is the tower will be all destroyed and stuff, and hopefully it'll look pretty interesting. It'll look like this place and this area has a little bit more of a, I guess you could say, a legacy, a bit of a time to it. It lasts longer than we think it does. At least that's the idea anyway. So, first things first, however, in order to do that, I want to make sure that I will have like a little bit of the bridge path extending out the side. So in order to make this work, the first thing I need to do is fill in that hole in the bridge that I forgot about while preparing for this episode. There we go. And then we're going to basically dirt scaffold our way over until we are out above the sea. So if we start doing that now. 1, 2, 3, and this is the first, so obviously, like I said, this is the first bit of the plan, and we've already fallen. This is going to be very easy, yeah. Tell you what, since this is all going to get taken down anyway, let's just save ourselves the time. And so basically, once we get a few blocks out over the edge and we're into the sea, what we can do at that point is, we can start building the tower, and at that point things are gonna actually, the main part of the episode actually begins. This is all the preparation, and we've fallen again, but I'll just do the same thing as before. So I'm not too sure whether or not I might make the tower visually different. Like, there isn't much I can do. For example, if I wanted to use mossy cobblestone, I can't, because we are a Secret Friday update away from such an idea. Like, we can't use mossy cobblestone because it hasn't been added to the game yet, basically, is what I'm saying. And so the only real way we can make it look damaged is to make it look slightly collapsed, essentially. That's the best way to do it. So in order for this to work, we got to get but like I said though, in order for this to work, we got to get out over the water first of all to begin building the tower. And we're entering the dangerous part now, because once we go over the edge of this cliff, like this artificial cliff, I guess you could call it, basically if we fall, we are probably going to die after a fall, after 1 or 2 fallings. So it's pretty important we don't fall here, just kind of a thing, to remember. Remember, don't fall and you won't die. Simple as. So just keep building like this. there. And... Oh! I actually thought I was going to die there. I was fully prepared to just die and have to cut back to when I find my stuff. But no, the game decided to be merciful. And now I'm on and I managed to survive on half a heart. How lucky am I? How much of a jammy dodger am I? So the question is, can we make it over the water without dying again? One there. Alright. So now we have almost... Okay, I'd say now that we are over the water, I'm at a point now where if I go a little bit further out, then so if I go to about here-ish, for example, I will be able to see roughly where the tower should start. So, 1, 2, 3. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yeah, as always with the other towers, I'm going to keep the design more or less like, at least for the base of the tower, I want to keep the design visually similar to the other ones to give the idea that all of these towers were constructed at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Like that. So that's 5. 6, 7. A little bit more. Like this. Okay, so now we have a base for the tower established. We can, once again, we can sort of start building upwards. So I'll do it 2 blocks at a time and go around in a ring, so that way we're less likely to take damage from jumping back down to... I mean, I could actually, no, tell you what, I've got a better idea that's a little more entertaining. Okay, good. I've still got some... So if I build up to where... so that I'm level, basically, with the dirt block. A little bit more. I think one more. I think that's it. So if I... yeah, that's about right. And now, I just jump down! And we did it. If we just... hang on. Alright, there we go. Now I can get back up properly. And we'll do that again, shall we? 3, 4, 5, and up, and I can't place blocks. There we go. Okay, there we go. Placing blocks again. Keep going. You've got to keep going here. Like that. Okay, and woo! Okay. Alright, so we're running out of cobblestone because I clearly vastly underprepared for this episode. Alright. And yeah, so this next bit here, so this one needs to go out to here, like this, more or less. And again. So again, like this is where, so at this point we have a little bit of, shall we say, so this is number 3, so 1, 2, 3 like that, and then, like I said, the rest of it would be, you have another one there, level, and then one that's a block above, like this. Okay. And down again! Alright, let's just use the last 9 blocks that we have. So if we walk around to this side... oh, I didn't mean to use that. And if we just go back around again, like this, and just use what little blocks we have left. 1, 0... alright, we're out of blocks now, so if I just... alright, yeah. And okay, so now we've got to spend a few moments going back to the house to get more blocks. Yay! Amazing. Alright, so while we're here, so as you can, so that's a tower so far. Obviously that's a work in progress. And like I said, it is meant to sort of somewhat look a little bit damaged and like unusable. Obviously, although it's obviously not meant to look quite this damaged. Like right now, it looks like they got about a third of the way through building it, not even that, and then decided to just go home and call it a day. So yeah, I'm thinking that this bridge. Now, I'm not entirely sure. So in the next episode, I am going to make a start on doing like the arches. The only thing is, I'm not actually sure, because as you can see, this bridge is much like sort of closer to the ground than that bridge over there. That bridge is more of, I guess I think it's closer to a viaduct than a bridge. Well, a viaduct is a bridge, I suppose, but point is, this is closer to a viaduct, whereas this will be more akin to a traditional bridge. You know, it's not as far off the ground. So you can see, like, you go down here. So, one thing I am wondering is, should the arches still be the same size? I guess if you do have any suggestions on that front, then by all means, as always, comment down below your thoughts, and I'll give them a read before the next episode. Okay, so, continuing along. So we're just going to get into the house, get some cobblestone, and then we can continue building through the night. So, 1, 2, we get some more cobblestone from a different chest. Alright, I think 6 stacks should be enough to, you know, do what we need it to. If I get rid of most of my cobblestone, regular stone as well, that'll save some inventory space. Oh, I have seen a skeleton. Oh! I got him. I got him. Oh, there's 3 more. There's 5 more. I was clearly overestimating myself. This is bad. Also as well, the whole lefty versus righty thing that you sometimes see where like skeletons will shoot each other. Ah, where did you come from? How many? Okay, we got 3 of them all firing at me. Hang on. Okay. We got while we're here and on reasonably low health, let's just take a minute to pop inside the windmill and grab some bread. I could do with quite a bit here because I've still got to face another skeleton as well. So yeah, all right, there we go. That should be enough, and even if I take more damage, I should survive. Ow. That guy did 3 hearts of damage, like, holy crap. Okay. So now that we've healed up and we've got all the resources we require, we can continue building this tower. So, let's go and do that. Okay, so, like I said, I'm not too sure how the tower will look. Essentially what we're going to do, I think, is I'm going to build the main part of the tower. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to build up the rest of the tower to about the same height, and then from there, sort of do something which I believe is called breakdown. It's actually something they do in movies. Like when they make movies, they do something called breakdown. It's basically where they make props look more aged and used. For example, if they need to make something look rusty, that's part of the breakdown process. They do that to make the prop look more damaged and worn than it actually is. So essentially what we'll do is we'll do something similar here. and if not in this episode, then definitely in the next episode we will do that sort of idea. Hang on. If we build these two up at the same time. One, do, one, up. Keep going up. Gotta keep going up all the time. Alright. And keep going again. Swim up. I can't get out. Okay. I made it. I'm fine. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and it stopped placing. Oh, we don't want that. We don't want any tumors on the side of this tower. The tower with a tumor. Now that's a story to tell to your grandkids. You know, just make it up as you go along. Oh, I almost fell there. Alright. A little bit more. There. Alright. And so if we keep building up now, should eventually... So... Oh, hang on. We've almost made it to the top of this bit. And again! Alright. And so, tell you what, let's do this whole row all at once to, I guess, speed things along a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know if this is gonna make the process of building a tower go faster or slower. I don't know. So let's just keep going, and here. Alright. We keep building up. So it's kind of, and like I said, these the towers are admittedly just like glorified rectangles. I've noticed that. Yeah, I haven't like I do think that is a bit. I think it's a bit funny calling them glorified rectangles. I'll admit, but I guess there you go. So. Alright, and we've almost made it to the top. But anyway, so I was saying, glorified rectangles. So, the towers, they are glorified. I think that's kind of the charm, though, of old Minecraft. You know, everything is just, like, so much simple. I remember I saw a video, like, I was watching a video earlier today, for example, and the idea was, in old Minecraft, there is nothing to do. Well, I would disagree with that, personally, because I think this series, which largely consists of me just building things, like the bridge and the lighthouse and the smaller buildings. I think this series is proof that there is something to do in Minecraft. Like, in a sense, this is Minecraft at its core. This is Minecraft. This is the core of Minecraft. You still have that true core, because I think a lot of people forget that Minecraft is a sandbox game at its heart. It's a sandbox game. You can do whatever you want. That's like the point of the game. So people who say there's nothing to do, I think, are people who, like, like I said, I personally disagree. If you think that old Minecraft is boring, then fair enough. That's your opinion, not mine. But yeah, that's what I think. So, but I think this series is a good example of, like I said, I think it's a good example of that there is something to do in old Minecraft, and that is to like just build what you want to build. Like you got even though you can't like fly, and you haven't got creative mode, there's arguably less restrictions because you haven't got to go into the deep caves and unlock 3 quests to get this singular building material like you might have to do in other games. I think that's a bit exaggerated, but you get my point. Anyway, let's jump back in. Wait. Okay. I landed outside of the whatever. Let's just keep building up, shall we? 3, 4 and 3, 4. Alright, let's finish building the tower now. So up and 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 down and up and up and up and up, and up. I've run out of blocks. And up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and the placing mechanics are a little buggy in this version, so you don't always place. And down, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up, and up. Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that now. It's getting annoying. All right, and jump. 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're almost done now, so we just got to get this last corner done, and then that's this first bit of the building of the tower done, basically. So if we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've just got a little bit more to go, and then we are done. Alright, and down we go again. Whoop. Okay, I don't think I've got enough here to build all 3 up at once, so if we just do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Okay, yeah, I think we can do at least one more pillar successfully. Alright, and up we go. The final time. Oh, wait, never mind, I've got more. I've actually got just enough to finish. I have the exact amount required to finish. Watch this. 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. I have the exact amount. So, at this point, we want to sort of make part of the... we want to make the tower look more collapsed now. So, I'm going to make... so, the main first thing first, I'm going to take some of this extra stone and just place this up and mine this out to get more cobblestone. Because we are going to need a little bit more than just the stuff that's currently being used on the tower. So the best way to do this is going to be to sort of mine out the corner of the tower like this and sort of make it look and make that look a little more collapsed. One thing I will do is have this in the interior of this section be made up of stone like this. So then if we just use the rest of it as... so if we just use the rest of the stone here just for mining and stuff, that'll make it easier. I won't use all of the stone for mining, just because it's going to make... just because I think we're going to need a little bit here, just here to make the bridge, sort of collapsed part of the bridge, so that it sort of sticks out a bit more. I think that's a little more interesting. Right, so... alright. We do that. Alright, there we go. That should more or less do it. So now we basically just need to finish... so if we finish this off by basically just mining out part of the tower, like this. And one thing I might actually do, perhaps, is maybe bury some diamonds at the bottom of the tower, like a hidden treasure. That seems a bit pointless to me, but I don't know, maybe it's something that could be interesting. So, but for now, let's just finish this breakdown like this. And what I'll do as well is I'll have sort of... so what I want to do now is build like the remains of the tower that fell off in the ocean next to it. Like, so this will be interesting because like some of these bits will be like this, for example. This will be more obviously, I guess you could say, well, it'll be more obvious that it's a piece of the tower like this. But then, in fact, I should probably do it the other side as the main bit of it. So hang on, we get some dirt here so it's all level. Alright. Okay. And if we build, so we build this up like this, essentially what this is, like I said, this is meant to be a collapsed part of the tower, essentially. So if we take all of this stone here actually real quick and move it over to this side, because that bit of the corner there that's fallen off, realistically, like all of this, in theory at least, most of this should be coming from that from that part of the. Essentially, that most of that should come from this this wreckage down here should come from that broken part of the tower, like this, and then we just have a little bit extra on the end here, like that. Alright, there we go. So that's like a little extra bit of debris that might have fallen off the tower in years previous. And I guess the rest of it got washed away or eroded over time. Something like that, yeah. So, that is more or less this tower done. I might add some more details in between episodes, but, well, if I do, then I will show that off at the beginning of the next episode, which I think is episode 36. Yeah, 36. So that'll be fun. Anyway, so the next bit, like I said, I'll mainly focus on doing a bit of arches here, and just adding on to any little bits that need to be done on both ends of the bridge. Also, I'll get rid of this, dirt path in between episodes as well. So, again, don't worry, that won't be there forever. And, yeah, so it's just, hang on, let's just go to the, windmill real quick before we finish off the episode. So if I just get some bread. I mean, I'm not hungry, but I figure I might as well get some more bread for in a minute. Alright, so, that being said, now that I've got more bread, okay, thank you very much for watching. That is going to be it for this video, so thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. You don't have to. I'll see you all in the next video if you have the time. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm just repeating myself at this point, so... yeah. Ah! Well, there isn't a better way to end the video than that. Bye.